Good morning, class. Hope everyone's doing good. Hope you had a good 3-day weekend, even though we're on digital learning. Anyway, so here's another example of dividing polynomials. So the original problem is r squared plus 14r plus 38 divided by r plus 8. I changed the r's to x's just because that's what you guys are used to, and so maybe it's easier to do it that way, but it shouldn't matter. So basically what you need to do is you need to say, okay, what number or letter, right, variable, times x will give me x squared, or x goes into x squared, right? What does that? So in this case, if I do x times x, I get x squared. And so up here, we're going to get x. That's kind of tiny. But, what we need to do then is if you're going to multiply the x times the x, you also have to do it and distribute it to the entire thing. So x plus 8. And so we need to distribute that. And so if we distribute that, we get x squared, right? And then we also get x times 8, and so we get a positive 8x. Okay, so that's what goes right here. This goes under here. Now, what you need to do though is if you remember long division back in whatever grade that was, like 3rd grade, you need to subtract it. So we actually end up having to take this and we have to subtract it, but you have to distribute that subtraction sign. And so we end up with the negative x squared, right? And we also end up with a negative 8x. Okay. And so when I subtract that from up here, right, I'm going to take this and I'm going to subtract it from here. And then you start over. And so you go, okay, this minus this, well, now that's gone. So x squared is gone. Okay. And then you have 14x minus an 8x, right? That's going to give me a positive 6x. And then you need to carry down that 38. Okay. And so then we start over. We then say, okay, x over here, right? This x right here goes into 6x, right? Or 6x divided by x. How do we get that? Well, that gives me a positive 6. So that goes up here. But again, that positive 6 has to be distributed, right? So just like we did down here, we have to distribute that 6 into the entire thing. Okay. And so we get 6 times x, which gives me that 6x I was looking for. And then we get 6 times 8. So that's a positive 48. Again, though, when we're doing division, we need to subtract this. And so I'm going to end up distributing that subtraction. And so it changes the signs and we get the negative 6x minus 48. Okay, and so then we're going to take that and we're going to subtract it up here. Okay, and so then when we do that, what do we have left? Well, now the 6x is gone. And so the only thing left now is a negative 10. Okay, that's my remainder. The remainder goes on top of the x plus 8. So I'm actually running out of time here. So it's minus 10 over x plus 8. And that is your final answer. Okay, thank you.